Two major West Coast newspapers on Friday endorsed Senator Amy Klobuchar D-Minn, in her bid for the White House.
The Seattle Times and San Francisco Chronicle joined the growing list of local newspapers endorsing the Midwest moderate, who surged in polls after her performance in New Hampshire but still trails several front-runners heading into the peak of the primary season. Klobuchar has been endorsed by the New York Times, Mercury News, East Bay Times and several other publications in Iowa and New Hampshire.
The two newspapers' endorsements followed talking points she has often used to describe herself, touting her as pragmatic, realistic and with a proven record of appealing to GOP voters.
The Times described her as a pragmatic and authentic progressive who wants to make actual progress on many issues especially important to Washington, such as immigration and trade. Quote,
The Chronicle, meanwhile, touted her history of winning Republican strongholds and described her as solid on the party's baseline issues while pragmatic enough to avoid the promises free 4-year college regardless of income, erasing all college debt that are easy to make and impossible to fulfill.
Delegate-rich California holds its primary on Super Tuesday this year, though Senator Bernie Sanders IVT far surpassed Klobuchar in state polls. Washington state holds its primary on March 10, a week after Super Tuesday, during which a third of the available delegates are distributed. Sanders also leads in Washington state polls.
Klobuchar also has the least amount of money raised than any other candidate still in the race.
While Klobuchar might seem like a long shot so early in the process, she is a Democrat for whom moderates of both parties and independents can vote, The Times wrote. The prospects of early delegate leader Sanders having such broad appeal are not so clear.
The Times wrote that despite other candidates showing more promising polls and fundraising numbers, this endorsement comes after considering the candidate's experience, records and issue positions, especially how they relate to significant Washington issues.
Updated, February 22, 2020.